All right, we're going in 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone. Thank you for listening to and or watching the Teddybears and Tentacles podcast. This is episode number 31. My name is Quinn, and I have with me today Skinny Rick.
Correct.
As
always.
And so, what do you have going on today, dude? You've been pretty busy.
Yeah. Nothing really. Just a little bit of dust.
Yeah.
So if you see some stuff falling out of my hair, it's not dandruff.
Yeah.
It's just sawdust.
Yeah. We have been pumping out a lot of content out of here. We've been making a lot of stuff. We've been working on a lot of different side projects. This isolate self, what do they call it? Shelter in place. We're essential, dude. You know?
Sure. Dude, I'm so tired.
You're tired?
I'll tell you what, dude.
So
this is what I need you to do.
What?
I need you to never, ever let me drink an energy drink before we film again.
When did you drink one?
Last week before we started, dude.
Oh, yeah.
And I watched it, and I was just like...
Yeah. It was a decent episode, though.
I mean, I think it was good, but I
thought it was a good episode.
Was way too high energy for myself.
You were pretty hyped, dude.
I was not having it.
Yeah.
When I was watching, I was like, whoever this guy is, it's not it.
You got a little racist at one point. It was hardcore, dude.
That was nice. What did I say? I don't even remember.
You're going to have to go back and watch it, dude.
I did, though.
I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I'm going to be canceled now.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding, dude. We're going to take this out. I don't want anybody to think. But yeah, dude. So we got the quarantine going on. Coronavirus is doing what it does, I guess. I don't know. I pretty much stopped paying attention to the news and stuff with it at this point. It was just making me real anxious, which, I mean, I still am, but I don't know, dude. Just consuming that constantly, I just don't think is good for anybody, because it's a lot to take in, you know. So
yeah, bro,
today we're gonna do something. We're gonna go back to kind of our original format for this episode, and we're just gonna kind of pick a topic and talk about it some. But before we start that, is there anything that happened with your week or anything cool going on?
You know, that secret stream I run.
Yeah.
It's getting good, dude.
Yeah.
Analytics on the up and up, on the rise. Got people excited. Doing a costume tomorrow night.
You're doing a costume?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, what?
Yeah.
What is it?
I'm going to be playing Warzone. I'm going to be dressing up as D-Day, one of the operators in the game that I play as.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
You made a costume?
I just already owned all the stuff.
Nice.
It's not going to be exact, but I basically already own. If you just take something from that game and you
pretty
name
much
it,
have it.
I either have it or I could just get it like real quick.
Yeah.
I can make it probably.
Yeah.
But no, so like all it is just some like bandana and a coyote like tan plate carrier with some pouches, and the only thing I really don't have is he's got tattoos, and I can't do that.
Yeah.
Because I don't have tattoos.
Yeah.
And then
but you're 18 now.
He's
dude.
also
you can do a tattoo.
He's also like wee buff, you know, and then he's got I always forget what the flag is, but he's got his flag on his chest, and it's not America, so I don't have it. So I'm just gonna I've got a Endura. It's a fictional country from like a world conflict series that I was into for a while.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put that right there.
Nice.
So
it'll be cool.
Yeah.
It'll be cool.
Also, I don't have a beard, so really I just kind of have the shirt, vest, and bandana.
Yeah. Well, that'll be cool, man. I might tune in for a bit.
Yeah. So I enjoy streaming Warzone, but there's so many people now doing it that it's like,
still
it's kind of hard to get people to watch because everyone's watching like Dr. Disrespect and Ninja, and well, I guess Ninja's not on Twitch anymore, but Shroud.
Yeah.
Which I guess, is he on Twitch?
I don't know, dude.
He might be on Mixer now.
Yeah. Well, that'll be fun, dude. I'll be interested to see this costume in action.
Yeah, dude.
So,
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Old Pimp Dab's doing it too.
Oh, he's dressing up?
Yeah. He's doing the operator he plays as. He wasn't going to do it. And then I told him he should do it. And his reason was because he has a webcam.
Yeah.
And he streams, but he doesn't use the webcam because his room is depressing, is what he said. And I was like, hey, bud, go to the Walgreens down the street, spend $15 to $20 and get yourself 3 to 4 posters and just hang them up. And then that's the end of the thing.
Yeah.
Because like if you look on mine, it's just my bedroom, but I have my energy sword mounted on the wall, a bunch of cool posters, some short film stuff, and one of my favorite thing I have on there behind me is the limited edition poster for the Dora movie, the live action one.
Yeah. I remember you telling me about that.
We got that rolling.
Yeah. Well.
And then my TV's in the background, so I put on a Yule log 10-hour loop.
Oh, nice.
Fireplace while I stream.
Yeah. Nice. It's pretty good, dude.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be fun, bro. See, this past week I didn't really do too much. Vinny's been staying with me for a couple weeks now, pretty much. So yeah. Callie's roommates suck. So
they keep letting him out or something.
No, she's just never over there anymore. Like she pretty much just hangs out at my house all the time. So Vinny just stays over there. So I bathed Vinny. That was fun. Like a full day of dude, his hair so long.
It's so long.
It's like a full day of him whining because his hair is long.
Yeah.
So I did that, and then that's pretty much it, dude. Play some Warcraft 3.
I did get this dope sticker for you can't see it, but I did get it. You can look at it if you want. It's me and Ethan, dude. It's our Bitmojis.
Oh, nice.
From Snapchat.
Where'd you get that from? You ordered it?
Yeah, I ordered it.
Why can't they see it, dude?
I mean, they can see it. It's not going to be in focus. There it is.
Yeah.
So it's us. If you notice, I got the Frosties Magic Hat on.
Yeah.
That's a thing I've rocked since December.
Yeah. That's good, dude.
When I re-downloaded Snapchat.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I got it through their app, the Bitmoji app.
Oh, they send you stickers? How much was it?
It was like $5 for the sticker, but
just
it was also
sticker?
like $5 for the shipping.
Oh, dude. $10 for a sticker?
Yeah, dude.
That's horrible, bro.
No, I had to do it. They do like hoodies and stuff too.
Yeah.
But yeah. Most of them are kind of dumb in my opinion. Oh yeah, just most of the things are like things I would never say. It's all like the cool kid words that I don't use.
Fresh.
Well, yeah.
Is that one of them?
I don't know.
I don't know any of them, dude. I don't know any of them, bro. Well, let's jump into what we have. It's probably going to be a pretty short one today. We wanted to brush up on some stuff going on with the Epstein stuff. Last time we talked about it, Glenn Maxwell was suing his estate. Just a few of the headlines that have been recently. Epstein claimed Harvey Weinstein tried to assault one of his girls.
Which, looking at this picture, looks like we're about to enter the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, let's read what it says a little bit.
Like we're starting a James Bond movie or something.
That's what look, there's that shirt again, dude. The shirt that
If you grew up in the South.
Yeah. Your mom's got one of these shirts, your diaper bags.
Yeah, the diaper bags got it. The car sometimes has it in like
little
real
kid's
decorative.
Backpack. Yeah.
Cursive, that's what I was
like
trying to say.
viney looking cursive type stuff. Let's read what this says a little bit, and we'll put that picture of that up on the screen so you can see what we're talking about. But you also know what we're talking about.
Without us having to show you.
So Jeffrey Epstein and Harvey Weinstein were chummy until the disgraced movie Mogul allegedly berated one of Epstein's favorite girls for rejecting his advances, according to an upcoming book by attorney Bradley J. Edwards, who has spent 12 years representing Epstein's victims. Following excerpt from his new book, Relentless Pursuit with Brittany Henderson, to be published by Gallery Books, a division of Simon & Schuster Edwards, tells how model scout and Epstein pal Jean-Luc Brunel first related the falling out between the two wealthy predators. So I'm not going to go into the story with this. Most of the time, it's pretty... Oh, yeah, let's do this. This sounds like it might be interesting, actually. On May 2nd, 2016, true to his word, Jean-Luc Brunel showed up to Boyce Schiller Flexner office in New York. Dude, 3 last names. That's what happens whenever you're in New York.
Flexner, bro.
Yeah, Flexner.
Imagine being named Flexner and being totally unrelated to the hit brand of Flex products.
Yeah.
Like Flex Tape and Flex Seal. Like, imagine that.
Yeah.
Not
Flex hair spray.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. But imagine having this name.
Flexner.
And not even... Yeah. Oh, you're the guy? No.
No, I just accidentally have a cool name, and that's all.
Yeah.
So Jean-Luc Brunel went to this office. He did so on one condition, that I would not be there. He explained before he arrived that he did not like me. He somehow blamed me for the fact that he had skipped out on the original deposition. His reason for disliking me was very logical, but this was his condition, so I lived with it. I still believe that Jean-Luc was pretending to cooperate with us while really being there as Jeffrey Epstein's spy, and told Stan, who would be meeting with Jean-Luc without me as much. Jean-Luc was claiming, after all, that he now hated Epstein because of his association with Epstein had ruined the reputation of the modeling agency. So... keep going down a little bit. This is a very long article for this.
Oh, dang, bro. I'm just looking to see how long it is.
This is very long.
Dang, bro.
Dang, dude. Okay, well, Harvey Weinstein, so let's just see right here. Greater detail. Weinstein was at Epstein's apartment in France receiving a massage from one of Epstein's girls when he attempted to aggressively convert the massage into something sexual. The girl rejected his advances. As the story goes, Harvey then verbally abused her for rejecting him. Little did Harvey know this was one of Epstein's favorite girls at the time, and Jeffrey viewed the aggressive mistreatment as disrespectful to him. Jeffrey then came into the room, got in Harvey's face, and kicked him out of the house, delivering the message that he was never to come back.
What a weird thing.
Dude, yeah. It's like, get off my child, pedophile versus pedophile.
Dude, what?
It's crazy, ain't it?
Look at that hat, bro.
What hat?
Oh, it's gone.
Oh, they were just showing on the ad?
Yeah. It was a good hat. There it is, dude.
Yeah.
It's a good hat.
It's a decent hat. So, yeah, dude, this stuff is super weird. Whenever you see all them hanging out together, like them and Kevin Spacey and all that. It's like, what is happening, bro?
I don't know, man. I don't get it.
And then there's like respectful and disrespectful
pedophilia.
Yeah, like molestation or whatever, dude.
There's a difference. Look, you got to be respectful about it.
It's weird, man.
It's like, what? I mean, the only thing I could think is like when he runs in the room, he's like, hey, man, like you're being disrespectful. It's like, what part of this is respectful?
Yeah.
Like, sure. It's a couple of old dudes.
Yeah. Fighting over somebody that's probably a third their age.
Yeah.
Strange, dude. So, whenever I went through there today, just looking at some of the Epstein stuff that came out recently, one of the articles was about Virginia Roberts Giuffre and how she go to the next one.
The next page?
Yeah. How she wanted, or Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell allegedly had asked her to be a surrogate mother for them. So to have, a baby for them, basically. And so it just kind of got me on a little roll. I can remember reading this article that we had just pulled up. Maybe not this one specifically, but I remember hearing about it, about Jeffrey Epstein's kind of like eugenic plan to spread his DNA through America.
We talked about this before.
On here?
Right?
We've talked about it. I think we have talked about it, but I don't think we've talked about it on here.
Yeah.
So, Epstein used to throw these dinners and parties and stuff like that. A lot of times he would throw them for different organizations, like science organizations or political parties and stuff like that. And the reason that he would throw them was so that he could invite himself to them and go and mingle with politicians or with scientists or with rich people. And so there were multiple accounts from people that he was having these type of dinners with that, he had this plan basically to attempt to bring sort of groups of women in, sleep with them, inseminate them, and send them back out into the world. And so he would, basically have all these children, and his DNA would spread. And, if you think about it, if you do that however many times, I mean, it's
your
in
DNA
no
is
time.
just-
Yeah.
How hard would it be for us to do not that, but to just throw some parties for like all the politicians? Just
For what? For us to do it?
yeah.
You
For
gotta
us-
have the money, bro, to throw
I
that
got like
stuff.
$20. Yeah.
No, dude.
We could
We're
get-
talking about
dude,
like
Think
shrimp
about it.
cocktails and
We could get 2 combo packs, wings and pizza, Chuck E. Cheese to go, Uber Eats,
and
and we could host it.
where are we gonna have it? Here?
Yeah, right on here.
Nobody's gonna come to that.
I think Trump would come.
Might come with the Chuck E. Cheese stuff. So let's read this real quick. Jeffrey Epstein, the wealthy financier who is accused of sex trafficking, had an unusual dream. He hoped to seed the human race with his DNA by impregnating women at his vast New Mexico ranch. Mr. Epstein, over the years, confided to scientists and others about his scheme, according to 4 people familiar with his thinking, although there is no evidence it ever came to fruition. Mr. Epstein's vision reflected his long-standing fascination with what has become known as transhumanism, the science of improving the human population through technologies like genetic engineering and artificial intelligence. Critics have likened transhumanism to a modern-day version of eugenics, the discredited field of improving the human race through controlled breeding. Mr. Epstein, who was charged in July with sex trafficking of girls as young as 14, was a serial illusionist. He lied about the identities of his clients, his wealth, his financial prowess, his personal achievements, but he managed to use connections and charisma to cultivate valuable relationships with business and political leaders. So it's just really weird. Why do that? Why do any of it?
I don't know, dude. Sounds like he's trying to live forever,
Yeah. I mean, it does seem like these people that are like high up there like that, all seem to share that belief and that, the pursuit to try and make that happen, or at least to try and like really cement their names in history kind of thing. Like I said, Bill Gates just left, Microsoft to do philanthropy. Like, regardless of what the motivations are, he's doing it to, he's going to be dumping a lot of money into a lot of different organizations and researches and communities and societies and cultures. And
It's weird.
it's weird to think about, man. Life is short. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just seems like people like that try, as hard as they can to just have their names in there forever, or live forever. Who knows?
I'm down with living. Yeah.
How long would you want to live for?
Maybe 200 years. Yeah.
200, that's it?
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to do like 500?
I don't know, dude. I feel like if I live that long, I might get to see the apocalypse, you know?
Yeah. So you want to live long enough to not see the apocalypse?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Here's what I would do. Is I would just be like, look, how about I never die of old age? But
yeah,
I do die of other things.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I'll never die as long as I don't ever get shot.
Yeah.
Or like run over or like any of the normal stuff.
Yeah.
But like also, but if it's like you just kind of age, there would have to be like all right, I stop aging at this and then I just live.
At like 50.
50?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
50 still, 50 still pretty young.
It's pretty young. If I'm living forever, I'm trying to be like
30.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit younger. I'm trying to make it to where when I like, if I fall off a skateboard, I'm trying to get back up pretty easily.
Yeah.
30's
not it. Not with the body I have. Dude. I just think about like technology and how far it's come since both of us have been alive. Even from the time. What year were you born in?
I was born in 2002.
Yeah, so I was born in 90. From the time I was like, even until I was 12, like the world was a lot different. And then from then to now is crazy. I mean, it seems like we're like right on the edge of not getting to see some really amazing stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh, you mean like
it'll happen right after
we die?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Mars will probably be.
Yeah.
We'll probably have a shopping mall up there.
Yeah.
Like 20 years after I die.
We might get to see Mars. We might get to see people over there.
I think we'll get to see people over there, but we won't ever get to go.
I don't know. How long do you think it would be until like we could go far enough into the universe to go to another planet that's inhabited?
That is inhabited?
Yeah, like technology wise. You know what I'm saying? Like if we've made the jump that we have, like let's say in the last 200 years.
Yeah.
Like do you think in 100 years we could get there?
I mean, we don't have the ability to, like, light speed travel isn't even a thing,
I mean, but in theory, like
I'm not saying it couldn't happen.
You think the jump?
I think Mars is within the next 100 years.
Yeah.
But I don't think
anything like that.
I don't think going to another galaxy is like happening soon at all.
It could though. I mean, who knows, dude?
I don't know, dude.
What if we just can't see that far into our galaxy right now?
What if someone else comes here first? But it's also just humans.
Yeah. I think it would just be more humans.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah. More evolved or less evolved?
Just regular.
Just like us.
Yeah, I think so.
They got the same stuff.
Yeah. Well, tech-wise, no, but I think like biology, yeah.
You think they would have different Pokemon in their Pokemon generations?
Yeah.
Probably.
It depends if they have grass on that planet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or if it's more like other stuff. They just got like a bunch of sponges coming out of the ground.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why nobody listens to our podcast. Because we start talking about this stuff. All right, let's keep going, dude. What's the next one? The next one is probably another Epstein thing. I'm good. That's what we were talking about earlier. What's the next thing?
Brow. It's an ad.
Oh, okay. So sometimes I type this in. This is kind of a lame thing to do, but this day in history. So today in history, the Israel-Egyptian peace agreement was signed, which I thought was interesting. And then what I actually wanted to talk about today, which is something that I'm not the most familiar with, but I figured we would do a quick little thing on it, is the Watergate scandal.
Oh, dang, dude.
What do you know about that? Anything?
No.
I don't know near as much as I should. That's for sure. So
all I know is that there was some secret information that wasn't supposed to be shared.
Yeah.
That was shared.
Yeah.
And then people got upset. That's all I know.
And it was stolen. I know that. You know. So let's read about it, and we will talk a little bit about it. So we'll go ahead and start. The Watergate scandal began in the early morning of June 17th, 1972. This is historychannel.com, by the way. History.com. Formerly historychannel.com. When several burglars were arrested in the office of the Democratic National Committee located in the Watergate complex of buildings in Washington, D.C. This was no ordinary robbery. The prowlers were connected to President Richard Nixon's re-election campaign, and they had been caught wiretapping phones and stealing documents. Nixon took aggressive steps to cover up his crimes, but when the Washington Post reporter Bob Woodward and Carl Bernstein revealed his role in the conspiracy, Nixon resigned on August 9th, 1974. The Watergate scandal changed American politics forever, leading many Americans to question their leaders and think more critically about the presidency. So we can go back to the page before that. Okay, keep on scrolling down. So the Watergate break-in. The origins of the Watergate break-in lay in the hostile political climate of the time. By 1972, when Republican President Richard Nixon was running for re-election, the United States was embroiled in the Vietnam War, and the country was deeply divided. A forceful presidential campaign therefore seemed essential to the president and some of his key advisors. Their aggressive tactics included what turned out to be illegal espionage. In May 1972, as evidence would later show, members of Nixon's committee to re-elect the president, known diversely as CREEP, broke into the Democratic National Committee's Watergate headquarters, stole copies of top secret documents, and bugged the office's phones. This is what I'm you know,
that's good.
This is what always like confuses me whenever it comes to this stuff, especially
what's the top secret stuff?
Yeah, I don't know. See, that's what it always like is confusing to me. Like, for instance, you know, all of like the Hillary emails and stuff like that. Like, what? Okay, are we talking about? Are these emails tied to her job at the White House, or are we talking not at the White House, but her job in the government, or is this tied to her as like a presidential campaign
strategy
nominee? You know what I'm saying? Like, what Hillary are we which Hillary are you talking about? And what are do you get what I'm saying?
I think so, but still it's like,
why does the DNC, like, what does a group like the DNC that just have someone who's running for president, you know, against Richard Nixon, like, what do they even have that's worth
so secret?
Yeah, like, if they're not, I mean, most people, they are holding some office, you know, a lot of them are holding office in something, whether it be Congress or Senate or whatever.
Yeah, people
that are running, but
so it's so weird. I don't get it.
Like, I just don't understand how a campaign has any top secretness, you know. Yeah. Like I was saying, same thing with the Trump and Hillary thing. Like, what is if these emails come out, like, why are they important, and what are they connected to? And it's the same thing with the campaign. If it's just a campaign, then how are they relevant at all? If it's her job in the government, then yes, that is relevant. But like, what are we actually talking about? You know, it just doesn't make sense.
I don't know.
So let's scroll down a little bit. So he went in there and tried to do a bug the office. The wiretaps failed to work properly, however. So on June 17th, a group of 5 burglars returned to the Watergate building. Dude, that sucks. As the prowlers were preparing to break into the office with a new microphone, a security guard noticed someone had taped over several of the building's door locks. The guard called the police, who arrived just in time to catch them red-handed. It's not immediately clear that the burglars were connected to the president, though suspicions were raised when the detectives found copies of the re-election committee's White House phone number among the burglars' belongings. In August, Nixon gave a speech in which he swore that his White House staff was not involved in the break-in, Most voters believed him, and in November 1972, the president was reelected in a landslide victory. So he sent some people to do this and then lied about it, you know?
Well, I don't think he lied about the White House staff. I think he was just saying it was like they had nothing to do with it.
Yeah. So you think it was...
I do remember in the book, and this feels weird even talking about it because, like I said, I don't remember a whole lot. I feel like I remember some of the people who worked closest with him saying that they didn't know it was happening.
Yeah.
And when it happened, he like didn't handle it well or something like that. Or like I don't remember.
Yeah, but still, so listen to what this said. Like, most voters believed him, and in November 1972, the president was reelected in a landslide victory. Like, what is it? So what were they doing?
I don't know.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if he was already...
Maybe people were like, what are you stealing? And he's like, I don't know. Whatever, I guess.
Yeah, but if everybody was already going to vote for him, what's the...
I don't know, dude.
Let's keep reading a little bit.
This is so far before I existed.
I mean, a lot of this stuff is before... this stuff was documented, you know, really well too. Like if you ever watch whenever they're interviewing Ronald Reagan about Iran-Contra, he's so old, dude. He doesn't even remember, or at least that's what he claims. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about, you know. And then they get down to the point where they're like, okay, hypothetically, when you were president, if some people wanted to do some illegal weapons, you know, smuggling, would you have told them? It's like, what? Bro, what are we doing?
That's beautiful.
So let's keep reading. It later came to light that Nixon was not being truthful. A few days after the break-in, for instance, he arranged to provide hundreds of thousands of dollars in hush money to the burglars. Then Nixon and his aides hatched a plan to instruct the Central Intelligence Agency to impede the FBI's investigation into the crime. This was a more serious crime than the break-in. It was abuse of presidential power and a deliberate obstruction of justice. Meanwhile, 7 conspirators were indicted on charges related to the Watergate affair. At the urging of Nixon's aides, 5 pleaded guilty to avoid trial. The other 2 were convicted in January 1973. So that's it, dude. I mean, I don't really want to read every single particular thing about this right now. This may be something that we'll come back to at some point, especially if we're going to do like Black Manafort and Stone episode at some point. We'll be talking about some of this stuff, but I just kind of want to talk about it as something that I never took the time to learn for myself, and I'm going to dig deeper into it and try and find out like what the documents are and stuff. You know?
Dude.
Seems pretty...
What years did he serve? It was in the 70s, right?
Yeah, it was
69 through 74.
So yeah, it was just a really weird time in
How about the
politics
fact
and all
that there
stuff.
are just so many presidents that no one talks about?
Yeah, I know, dude.
You ever think about that?
Because
everyone's like, we got Nixon, we got JFK, we got Ronald Reagan, we got like really just the guys since
that had like scandal in their thing are really the only ones that get talked about, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You think
really?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
We had to do one for...
And I have all the presidents' last names memorized. I don't have all the first names memorized.
We did in college, had to do a project on a president, and so ours was like Chester something. But yeah,
Chester.
He was like he was a like fashion diva pretty much, and changed his pants like 9 times a day and all this stuff.
Heck yeah, dude.
He'd like go into an interview, and like in the middle of the interview he would like break to get up and go change clothes and like come back. And
do you remember which number he was?
Look it up, dude. Chester. Look up President Chester. We had a really stupid video that we made.
Arthur.
Chester Arthur, dog. Yeah. So
Yeah, dude. I know this guy.
Yeah, Chester Arthur. Check him out. Now type pants in after that.
Oh, well.
What is that, dude?
I don't know, dude. Your caps lock keeps scaring me.
Yeah, dude. The 21st president.
21st.
Yeah, let's look it up, dude. So we're going to learn a little bit about our 21st president right now for some reason. Oh, look. So Barack Obama was not the first to face accusations that he wasn't a natural-born citizen. It was Chester Arthur. Okay.
Chester Arthur.
Where's the pants thing, dude?
He was named for the doctor who delivered him. I didn't know that, actually.
You did know that?
I did know that one.
What, that he was named after the doctor that delivered him?
Yes. I remember that from school. I don't know why I learned that. Syllable. His dad was... I didn't know... Wait, hold on. I don't know why this is the type of stuff that I learned in school.
What?
That, like, his dad was a clergyman and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's weird, dude.
Another questionable deed. Do we see pants?
Dude, where's the pants at, bro?
24-year-old.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, dude. It's all about the pants. He was a member of a salmon club, dude.
Oh, dude. Wait.
Chester Arthur, dude, he had 80 pairs of pants, boy.
All right, well, you know what? Let me just... What is happening?
Dude, what are you doing, man?
Your caps lock is right where I feel like the A should be.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. Here it is.
Check it out, bro. So by the time he graduated from college in 1948, Chester Arthur, a tall and lumpish country boy from Vermont, had been transformed. The hick had become an urban dandy. Whoa, dude.
Can we say that?
I don't know. Who fretted about the cut of his green... I don't even know what
Garbandine suit.
The drape of his watch fob, boy. So
whether it was the influence of his fraternity brothers or fellow members of the debating society, after Arthur left the Union with the affection and refinement that later earned him the nickname the Dude President. Bro, that's what I want. Okay.
The Dude President?
Hey, that's my campaign slogan.
The Dude President?
The Dude President.
Yeah.
All right, well, now you know what we gotta look up.
So now we're looking up the word dude. Dude is an American English slang for an individual, typically...
Oh, a doodle.
Skinny Rick cut me off, dude.
Oh, what? You're looking
the
at
term
the top
dude.
part.
Oh, yeah. Typically male. From the 1870s to 1960s, dude primarily meant a person who dressed in an extremely fashionable manner, or a dandy.
Yeah.
Or conspicuous, citified person.
Go.
Yep.
Bro. The term dude may also have derived from the 18th century word doodle, as in Yankee Doodle Dandy.
Yeah,
bro.
This is weird.
Yes. This is what needs to be taught in school. Okay? Think about the practical applications that this has.
Compared to geometry, dude. No practical application.
Think about this. We're teaching English, right? But we're not going to teach the history of English.
Yeah. And then look at the picture of this guy on the right.
Dude.
Evander Barry Wall. New York socialite.
King of the Dudes is his dubbed King of the Dudes.
Yeah. This is basically what's that movie, The Big Lebowski? This is him. You ever seen The Big Lebowski?
No.
Oh, dude, I did want to tell you I watched your favorite movie for the first time the other night.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Baby Driver?
Yeah.
Yeah? Did you like it?
Yes.
It's good.
It's very good.
It is.
It was very good. Kevin Spacey.
He's in it.
Spoiler alert. is my favorite actor.
Okay.
Even given the situation. There's not a better actor, I don't think,
sure.
in my opinion. So I enjoyed it. I thought it was good.
It's a good movie.
It's very good. It's very good. This is one of my things that like kind of blew my mind about that movie. Think about this, bro. The job that Kevin Spacey has in that movie is the dopest job ever. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like just network with people, get to know like architects, like office managers, people like that everywhere. Hey, I was just wondering, like, how did they build a building like the bank? And they're like, oh, dude, you want to see the blueprints? Like, yeah, it was pretty. Yeah, it was good, dude.
So if you guys haven't seen Baby Driver yet, go watch it. It is an amazing movie.
So is he supposed to be like government or something?
Who?
Kevin Spacey in the movie.
No,
I can't tell if he's supposed to be like
he's
just a CIA operator guy that's like kind of rogue or whatever.
I think he's just like a rich, like, dude. I always forget.
It's crazy.
I always forget his name, which is funny. So my favorite director is Edgar Wright, but I can never remember his name, which is the weirdest part, right? But he directed the movie. Yeah. He's directed a lot of stuff too. I'll show you some of the stuff that he's done. He's done some of my favorite stuff. Let's look at movies.
Did he do Scott Pilgrim?
Yep. He did Hot Fuzz. He did Shaun of the Dead, beautiful. Baby Driver, World's End, Scott Pilgrim. I don't know what Last Night in Soho is. I haven't seen that. He did Ant-Man.
I'm not into it.
You didn't like Ant-Man? Yeah. I liked Ant-Man. Attack the Block, Fistful of Fingers, The Adventures of Tintin, Grindhouse, Land of the Dead. Are these? Yeah, this says Edgar Wright movies.
Keep going.
Sightseers. Where are we at? I think that's the end of the list. Oh, Son of Rambo.
Okay. So he did some good stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not into a ton of the style of movies that he does,
Sure.
But I mean, Scott Pilgrim's one of my favorite movies.
Did you ever watch Adventures of Tintin?
Maybe.
It was really good. Really good.
Maybe.
It's a good movie. But yeah.
I enjoyed it a lot though, dude. I thought it was very good.
This is him down here, you can see. So a fun fact about him is he was denied entry to film schools multiple times. And so he's one of the guys that was just like, all right, well, I'm still doing it, even if you're not going to let me,
He seems like, if he seems like kind of the modern day, gosh dang it, dude. I just got a phone call and it messed me up. He seems like the modern day Quentin Tarantino, sort of. Sure. Like the style of shots that he does. Sure, yeah.
Yeah. So his whole thing is, I'm not going to act like I'm an expert. I've just done some research. Yeah. So, not like speaking for him, but like from what I gathered, his whole thing is there's rules for filmmaking. And most of the time, people try to break those rules to be creative, which is good. It's fine. You can break the rules. That's part of it being an art form. But he's very good at following the rules like perfect. Yeah. So like that's what makes his movies so like visually pleasing, is because he literally is just like, this is the handbook. Yeah. So I'm just going to use it the best I can. Yeah. Like I'm just going to take all the stuff that is out there and I'm just going to use it the best I can, instead of always trying to do this, which is amazing because for someone who just does it by the book, it is exceptionally creative. I mean, like Scott Pilgrim is...
It's one of the best, dude.
Yeah.
It's one of the best of all time. It really is. So, I've seen that movie. I'm going to tell you, okay?
A lot.
Bro, I'm going to say somewhere between 100 and 200 times, but not less than 100.
Not less than 100.
Not less than 100.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, whenever I was at the Mish, we watched it every night.
Dude.
For a while.
That's good, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like his stuff.
Yeah.
So right now, I was excited. I was trying to get some work as a grip.
Yeah.
Or not a grip, sorry, a PA.
Yeah. And then Corona happened, dude.
But it's fine, dude. It'll happen one day.
Yeah.
But just now that I'm 18, I can actually like work properly.
Yeah.
And I am technically an adult, but realistically I'm not.
Well,
so
if the virus does take you out, maybe you'll come back as a Epstein DNA retriever.
If the virus takes me out, I want you to clone me, dude. That's what I want.
You want me to clone you?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I need to go back to college, dude, if we're doing that.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
I'll try that.
I mean, dude. That's such a weird thing because it wouldn't be me.
No.
Like I'd still be dead.
Yeah.
That's my biggest thing with clones is it's like in like the movies and like TV shows when it's like the person ends up with the clone and the real person like is dead or gone. It's like it's not it's not the same person. Yeah. Or when people are like all the time travel stuff and it's like, but then if I sacrifice myself to fix the timeline, then like I'll still be happy. Yeah.
Or you like jump the timeline and you have to kill the version of you. But you would, dude, this is the thing about that. They would know, people would know immediately.
That is,
you know what I mean?
That is a different one.
Yeah. I think so. Like if like Callie 10 years from now came and killed Callie, I would know immediately. Yeah.
Dude, that's funny too, because like over the past just 5 years, I'm like a completely different.
Yeah, it doesn't take person. Long, dude.
So it's like if past me came and was like, I'm gonna kill you, I'm like, nah, dude, like you're the one that's dying.
Yeah. I'm faster and better,
dude. I want to say I'm faster, but I'm definitely smarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, dude, I guess that'll be it for this one. It's a easy, non-heavy episode.
Yeah. Shout out to Edgar Wright, not a sponsor.
Yeah. Yet. He's probably not going to sponsor us.
He's probably not watching. But if you are,
make sure you subscribe.
Make sure you hit me up, please.
Yeah.
So that I can just come watch you direct your next movie.
Yeah.
And just learn for free.
Yeah.
Well, for nothing's free, for no money.
Yeah. Basically, if you need a pet, hit Skinny Rick up.
Dude. All I need is a cake donut once a day. I can handle the rest of the food.
Yeah.
Just
one cake donut a day.
Yeah,
okay.
That's what I need.
Well, dude, y'all can follow us on the socials. You can follow me on Twitter at TBATQuinn.
You can follow me also on the Twitters at TBATSKINERICK.
Skynrick.
What are we at? 292.
292, dude. Tweeting it up over here. Like that matters, bro.
How many tweets I have?
Yeah. Just if you like a lot of content, if you like a lot of tweets,
follow. If you're looking for somewhere to just always have content,
follow Skinny Rick.
Yeah,
dude. Yeah.
And I never retweet bullcrap. If I'm retweeting something, it's gonna be fire.
Yeah,
it's gonna be better than what I can come up with on my own.
Yeah, good.
That's
dude.
it.
Do that. So we'll see y'all next week, and stay safe, stay sanitized,
stay safe, eat cake. Fat people are harder to kidnap.
Yeah.
Did I say that last week? I don't think I did.
But you can say it this time.
I'll say it this time.
Fat people are harder to kidnap.
That's the end of it.
In Jesus' name.
Amen. Jesus' name.